Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and today our title is Exam Scam. Let's move on to language focus. 1번. But the money's good, and to some people, that's all that matters. So we're going to focus on that's all that matters. Now we use that's all that matters to express that one thing is important or cared about. So that's all that matters. So let me write it down. That's all that matters. Basic word is saying 중요한 건 그게 전부예요. Or kind of like 그분이에요. All right. So that one thing, highlighted here, to express that one thing is important or cared about. Okay, so if we look at this sentence here, as long as you learned a lot, that's all that matters. 네가 많은 것을 배우는 이상 그게 중요한 거야. 그래서 what is the thing that matters? You learned a lot. That is the thing that is important. Alright? Everything else is fine, but the fact that you learned a lot, 많이 배웠으니까 그거 가장 중요한 거예요. As long as you learned a lot. Or, Tony's cooking doesn't look pretty, but it tastes great. To me, that's all that matters. Again, that's all that matters. Now, Tony, 그 토니의 요리 보기에는 예쁘지 않지만 맛은 아주 좋아요. 나한테는 그게 중요한 거예요. I don't care that it doesn't look pretty. Okay? What is the most important thing? 맛있습니다. It tastes good. Okay? Some people, maybe they want to have pretty looking food. 근데 제가 맛있으니까 다른 거는 관심 없습니다. The most important thing is that it tastes good. That's all that matters to me. See, another example is like, let's say, I will always work hard, but money is all that matters to me. Okay? 제가 열심히 일할 거지. I'm a good worker. 근데 at the end of the day, 가장 중요한 거는 the money is what is very important to me, as an example. Okay, so that's all that matters. 중요한 건 그게 전부예요. Okay, 2번. There were also 20 substitute test takers preparing to do their thing. Okay. To do one's thing. Let's use to do one's thing. And it's used to describe someone's typical behavior, designated function, or assigned role. The expression is somewhat informal. Yeah, it's quite informal actually. To do one's own thing. 자기 마음에 꼭 드는 일을 하다. Okay? If someone says to you, do your own thing, do what you want, 마음대로 해. Alright, let's have a look here. Writers sometimes don't want to let editors do their thing because they don't like to see their work change. So, 작가들은 때때로 그들의 작품이 바뀌는 것을 보고 싶지 않기 때문에 편집자들이 그들의 일을 하게 하고 싶지 않다. Alright, writers sometimes don't want to let their editors do their thing because they don't like to see their work change. So if you didn't know, usually when writing a book, there is a writer, 작가님, and an editor. Yeah, 편집자. So sometimes the one person does the same job, but in this situation, there are two separate people. When the writers write the original work, they want it to be perfect. However, the editors usually will read through it and they'll pick out mistakes, and sometimes the writers hate that. Or, people enjoy cooking shows when they can see top chefs doing their thing in the kitchen. 그 사람들은 최고의 요리사들의 부엌에서 그들의 일을 하는 것을 볼 수 있는 요리 쇼를 즐긴다. So what this basically means is that example, Gordon Ramsay. Everyone loves to watch Gordon Ramsay cook because he's a very professional, he's extremely good at what he does. And so that's why people watch his cooking show, because he's doing his thing in the kitchen. He is cooking beautifully cooked meals. That's what we mean in this situation. All right. Now, let's move on to the language focus quiz. 1번. As long as that's all that matters. Remember? 가장 중요한 거. So, as long as, let's say you are, you are happy, that's all that matters. 당신이 행복하기만 하면 그게 중요해요. That's the way you should be in life. I like because to me that's all that matters. Let's say I like working out because I don't know, it gives me confidence. To me, that's all that matters. 운동을 하면 자신감이 생겨서 좋아요. 너무 좋습니다. 나한테는 그게 중요한 정보야. So that's all that matters. Alright. It's best to just let do their own thing because they are the experts. Alright. Do one's own thing. What did we say? To do one's own thing. 자기 마음에 꼭 드는 일을 하다. So it's best just to let's keep it simple, doctors do their own thing because they are the expert. You know how sometimes people are like, I know better than a doctor, so I'm going to do it my way. That's probably not a smart idea. So, yes, 의사들은 전문가이기 때문에 그냥 그들의 일을 하도록 하는 것이 가장 좋습니다. Because they're the experts, they've been studying. Most of them, anyway. Okay. It is difficult for to do their thing if let's say difficult for employees to do their thing, let's say work, if the bosses always make the decisions. Okay, in this situation, do their thing. In this case, we're talking about work. 일하다. So, 상사들은 항상 결정을 내린다면 직원들은 그들의 일을 하기가 어렵다. So, how can I do my work if you're constantly interrupting me? Okay, now let's look at the further discussion. Okay, 1번. Have the contents of your exam ever been leaked in your country? What happened? 너의 나라에서 시험 내용이 유출된 적이 있나요? 무슨 일입니까? I haven't heard of any situations where contents of an exam had leaked. I do know there are plenty other situations where people tried to cheat, and the ways they went around the I guess what you call them, the supervisors, was to be very sneaky with their approach of cheating. So as an example, there was once a story I heard that someone wrote inside a Coke bottle. Now, when you write inside the label of a plastic Coke bottle and you fill it up with Coca-Cola, you can't see the writing. But as the test went on, he or she drank a little bit and they could see the answers from inside the Coke bottle. And they got caught, I think, for that. That's why it made news. But the test exam notes or what to expect have not been leaked, no. Do you think it would be possible for a substitute test taker to take an exam for somebody in your country? What would happen if they were caught? 당신은 대리 시험자가 당신의 나라에서 누군가를 위해 시험을 보는 것이 가능하다고 생각하나요? 만약에 그들이 잡히면 어떻게 될까요? These days they're pretty strict, right? You have to bring in some identification in. You would need to basically prove who you are before you take the test. If people are willing to go that far to get a fake ID of a different person just so that they can take a test, that's either extremely lazy or you're very rich to where you don't care about money so much. Because I think substitute test takers could make a lot of money from this. What happens if they got caught? Of course, this could be a police matter. It's cheating on an exam to get a certificate. Let's say we had to get a license to do something safe. If this person didn't attend the test, they could be endangering the lives of other people. Anyway, that wraps it up for today, and I'll see you on the next class.
Fierce.
Fierce.
Crib notes.
Crib notes.
Spring up.
Spring up.
Startling.
Startling.
Complicit.
Complicit.
Indifferent.
Indifferent.